So you have got a mission, a cause that matters. Maybe you have been running community work for a while. Maybe you are just getting started. However, now you are asking, should we register as a charity? And how do we do that in the UK? More importantly, what's the right legal structure? Charitable Incorporated Organisation or Charitable Company? Remember that choosing the wrong structure means more admin, less protection, and slower growth. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 2 charity structures in the UK, show you which one fits your goals, and help you avoid mistakes or mistakes that people make. By the end, you will have clarity, confidence, and be ready to move forward. So here is the thing. In the UK, there are different structures to register your charity if you want legal status and proper recognition. Today, I will focus on 2 structures. The first is a Charitable Incorporated Charity, or CIO. The second is a Charitable Company. They sound a bit similar, and both are fully recognized charities. However, they have some key differences. Let me start with CIOs. A CIO is a special kind of charity structure created for just UK charities. It is like a mix between a company and a traditional charity. However, with a major benefit of fewer admin work. Here is why. You only register in one place, which is with the Charity Commission. You don't have to register with Companies House. That means fewer reports to submit and less red tape. Another big plus. A CIO has its own legal identity. That means your charity can sign contracts, hire staff, own properties, and even go to court all in the charity's name. And here is a key thing. As a trustee, you are usually not personally liable if something goes wrong financially. That's because CIOs have what's called limited liability. It gives peace of mind to you and your team. And unlike some other charity types, you don't need to earn over £5,000 a year to register a CIO. So if you are just getting started, this can be a brilliant option. Now let me talk about charitable companies. This type of charity is set up as a company limited by guarantee. That means it is registered in 2 places, with the Charity Commission and with Companies House. So you have 2 regulators to report to. You will need to follow both charity law and company law, which yes, does mean more paperwork. However, you get the same protections, legal identity, limited liability, and all. Charitable companies are often used by bigger organizations or charities that already have business operations. They also come in handy when you are working with corporate partners or funders who prefer company style governance. One thing to note: to register a charitable company as a charity, your income usually needs to be over £5,000. That's a rule from the Charity Commission. All right, let me do a quick comparison to help you decide. Think of it like this: if you register as a CIO, that's a Charitable Incorporated Organization, you will need to register with one regulator, the Charity Commission. However, if you register as a charitable company, you are registering with two: the Charity Commission and Companies House. That means more paperwork, more rules to follow, and more admin work. Now let me talk about the law. A CIO follows charity law only. However, a charitable company must follow charity law and company law. So again, more complexity. In terms of legal protection, both give you limited liability. That means if something goes wrong financially, you as a trustee are usually protected. They also give your charity a legal identity, so the charity can own property, hire staff, and sign contracts on its own. Now, here is a key difference. To register a charitable company, you will usually need to have £5,000 or more in income. However, with a CIO, there is no minimum income required to register. And lastly, in terms of public records, CIOs appear only on the Charity Commission register, while charitable companies are listed on both the Charity Commission and Companies House websites. So, if you want to keep things simple and manageable, the CIO might be the better option for you. You might ask, which one should I choose? Here is the good news. There is no wrong answer. However, here is a good rule of thumb. Choose a CIO if you are just getting started. You want to keep things simple. You would rather deal with one regulator, or you don't meet the £5,000 income threshold yet. Choose a charitable company if you are used to running companies. You need company status for funding or contracts, or you already work with businesses and want extra layer of structure. Whichever option you choose, here is what you will need to register, or what you will need to register a charity: a name for your charity, trustees, a minimum of 3 people. That's the team who will run the charity. A governing document, usually a constitution or articles of association. Your charity's purpose. This must be for the public benefit. A bank account and address. Proof of income if registering as a charitable company. And then you will go through an application process online. The Charity Commission has a good checklist, but it's not always the easiest to understand. That's why we offer help to charities with this. If you are not sure which structure fits you best, or just want help getting it right the first time, we are happy to help you. A pro tip here is to create a basic website and write a strategy plan. So to recap, CIOs are simple, flexible, and perfect for newer or smaller charities. Charitable companies are a bit more complex, however, great for larger operations or charities that need that company structure. Getting this part right at the start makes everything smoother later, from fundraising to hiring to reporting. It is worth taking your time to choose the right one. And if you need support, book your free consultation at evolvecatalyst.org. We will walk you through the options and help you start with confidence. Let me ask you a question. Are you leaning more towards setting up as a CIO or a charitable company? Leave your answer in the comments below. I would love to know what stage you are at and what's holding you back. If this video helped you understand the difference, please subscribe, give it a like, and share it with someone who is thinking about starting a charity. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.